Here's a hot take. PLG isn't for everyone. There, I said it. Unless your product is fit for product-led growth, going with a full-on PLG approach might even damage your brand. But how do you keep up and actually grow substantially then? Q and SLG, aka sales-led growth. This is Sarah from UserGuiding, and today we're talking about sales-led growth and whether it's for you. Let's start with the essence of sales-led growth. Imagine you're interested in this fancy high-tech product, but it looks kind of complex. Now, instead of just leaving you with a manual, someone walks you through it, showing you all the cool things it can do. That's SLG in a nutshell. It's all about making sure you get the full picture with a real person guiding you every step of the way. Unlike its cousin, product-led growth, where it's more about you figuring things out on your own. SLG is like having a buddy who's an expert, making sure you don't miss out on anything important. You just have to know which one your audience would prefer. So let's elaborate on that a little more. SLG versus PLG, the key differences. In many ways, SLG and PLG can be deemed polar opposites. SLG is more focused on the sell, PLG is more focused on the product. SLG is dependent on sales demos, PLG is dependent on free trials and freemiums. Think of PLG as a self-service buffet. It's quick and you get what you need, it's straightforward. SLG, on the other hand, is like a sit-down meal at a fancy restaurant where the chef comes out to explain each dish. It's more personal, more detailed, and tailored just for you, especially if you're running a big company and need something specific. If that's what your customer wants, that's what they get. So then why go sales-led? 3 reasons. Your customer base is few but filled with big ballers. If you are pulling yearly contract deals instead of monthly subscriptions, you have every right to prefer SLG. Your product is super complex. If you think it is hard to pull off a good onboarding without demos, SLG might actually be the solution for you. Or maybe you haven't tried UserGuiding yet. Your free trial for seamless enough experiences is waiting for you in the description below. And finally, all it primarily requires is your sales team. A PLG approach might require setting up tools and systems. Not UserGuiding though, seriously, check it out. Let's take a look at who actually does SLG successfully. Spotlight on success for SLG giants. Salesforce, these guys are like the Olympians of customer relationship management. They've got this personalized approach down to an art. Then there's ServiceNow, making waves by tailoring their tech solutions just right. And don't get me started on Oracle and SAP. They're like the wise wizards of the enterprise software world, guiding big companies through their magical software forests with a personal touch. So then, is SLG for you? Ask yourself these questions. Is my customer base big with many or smaller with few? If the majority of your deals are monthly based and you have more customers than you can personally care for, the answer might be no. Is my product too complex? We, the people behind the software, often get the impression that it is either too simple or too complex, and both often prove to be wrong. Test it out and see for yourself. Now, I am technically Gen Z, and no product can be complicated enough to make me talk to someone to understand it. Yikes. Do I have the resources? Both SLG and PLG have their designated resources required. SLG needs to be backed up with a team of qualified salespeople and perfect CRM management, while PLG might require investment in software. So my point boils down to, if you don't think you are closer to SAP and Salesforce on the grid than to Canva and Slack, SLG might not be your jam. But no one said you have to do one or the other. Slack uses its salespeople's silo to close huge deals while also doing PLG to continue offering a scalable solution to more casual users like me. So don't force yourself to fit in a specific approach. Your product might just need a custom approach that you would be the best candidate to decide. Still though, make sure to check out our What is PLG video as well. So wrapping up, sales-led growth is like bringing back the human touch to the digital world. Oracle and Salesforce prove it works, but you don't have to follow in their footsteps. There is always PLG if that's your fit. Plus, you can always come up with your own approach. So go find out what's best for you, and don't forget to subscribe for more SaaS and UX insights. This was Sarah from UserGuiding, and I'll see you next time.